Absolute disgrace. Chelsea are travelling to the USA for their pre-season tour, and have reportedly told Trevoh Chalobah to stay at home and not travel for pre-season, in an attempt to force him out of the club. Fabrizio Romano has reported that the defender has been told to stay at home. Chalobah is thought to be looking for a chance to stay and fight for his place. It had been claimed that Chelsea value him at close to £30 million, with his contract set to expire in 2028. This is not how you treat a player that has been in the club since he has been 8 years old. Though both Tariq George and Josh Achimpong are part of Chelsea's travelling squad to the United States, as Maresca wants a better look at them. Conor Gallagher ready to do everything to join Atletico Madrid after transfer tip from England teammate Trippier. Atletico Madrid are said to be confident of securing deal for Conor Gallagher this summer. It's said that they will do everything they can to get him despite the price demand from Chelsea. Atletico Madrid are reportedly willing to wait for later in the summer transfer window to see if Chelsea are tempted into selling Conor Gallagher. Chelsea have released forgotten player Malang Sarr, according to reports. Malang Sarr finally looks set to leave Chelsea for RC Lens. Agreement is in place between Sarr and Lens, which will see him sign a 2-year contract. The 25-year-old sees his contract expire in 2025, but Chelsea will let him go with a mutual termination of the contract. In other news, Chelsea have announced the signing of defender Caleb Wiley from Atlanta United for £8.5 million. It's a 6-year contract for the 19-year-old with an option of a 7th. Wiley will not be going on pre-season with Maresca because he is currently in the US Olympics squad instead. The feeling is that he will leave on loan to Strasbourg as the most probable destination. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed reports from France that Victor Osimhen's move to PSG is currently on hold. Osimhen had pretty much agreed terms and was keen on the move despite dreaming of playing in the Premier League. However, negotiations between PSG and Napoli have proved to be anything but easy. Now, Fabrizio Romano has provided more information on the situation, going a step further than Tanzi and stating that the deal is currently on standby and potentially off due to Napoli's demands. This, of course, also massively influences Chelsea's summer business, with Napoli having made Romelu Lukaku their top priority to replace Osimhen. The Belgian is waiting to join the 2023 Serie A champions and desperately wants to link up with Antonio Conte again. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Chelsea have finalized the signing of Aaron Anselmo from Boca Juniors. The 20-year-old centre-back will stay on loan with the Argentine side until at least January, as Chelsea continues to focus on developing young talent for the future. The club is set to pay around €18.4 million for Anselmo, who has been linked with a move to Stamford Bridge for over a week. Aaron Anselmo to Chelsea, here we go. Deal just completed for 2005-born Argentinian CB. Details sorted with Boca Juniors. Chelsea will pay package in excess of $20 million. Anselmo will travel to UK on Monday. He's staying at Boca Juniors on loan at least until January. Following this, Chelsea is also expected to secure a deal for Villarreal goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen this weekend, according to Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea are closing in on Philip Jorgensen deal, as agreement with Villarreal is at final stages. Chelsea have improved their proposal after initial bid worth €20 million, and they are just discussing deal structure with Villarreal. Jorgensen has already agreed on contract. Chelsea sent first bid in the region of €20 million to Villarreal for Philip Jorgensen. It follows talks on player side as revealed earlier this week. He's on the list as potential new GK for Maresca. Jorgensen, keen on the move. Jorgensen has risen through the ranks at Villarreal, becoming the club's #1 goalkeeper last season and helping them finish 8th in La Liga. He kept 6 clean sheets in 37 appearances across all competitions and had the highest goal prevention stats in La Liga last season. Despite his impressive performance, it seems that Petrovic will be leaving Chelsea after just 1 year, though it is still uncertain whether his departure will be a loan or a permanent transfer. A group of 28 Chelsea players has departed London for California as Chelsea's 2024 USA tour begins. However, There is no room for Trevoh Chalobah, and some notable absentees from the squad include Omari Kellerman, Alfie Gilchrist, Bashir Humphreys, Cesare Casadei, David Datro Fofana, David Washington, and George Petrovic. Late Monday evening, the Chelsea squad, including head coach Enzo Maresca and his staff, were in high spirits as they boarded their flight. The Blues are headed to Santa Clara for their first pre-season game against Wrexham on Wednesday. After Wrexham, they will travel to Notre Dame to face Celtic, followed by a match against Club America in Atlanta. The tour will then see Chelsea face each of the past two Champions League winners, with a game against Manchester City in Columbus and a match against Real Madrid in Charlotte on Tuesday, August 6. After the game against Real Madrid, the players will return to England to prepare for their final pre-season match against Inter Milan. Today's travelling party includes new head coach Enzo Maresca and 4 summer signings who could play their first minutes in a Chelsea shirt: Dossin Adarabio, Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, Renato Vega, and Mark Guiu. Additional players will join the squad at later dates, which the club will communicate throughout the tour. It's straight to work for the Blues squad on day 1 in America. And now we will take a look at our first games under Maresca.
First Chelsea game, congratulations. How did you find managing the Chelsea side today?
Very good. Was first game. To be honest, very happy because we just started 2 weeks ago. So the team was doing in some moment the things that we are working since day 1. So quite happy.
Chelsea may have had to settle for a 2-2 draw against Wrexham, but head coach Enzo Maresca was pleased with the performance, believing fans can already see the developing identity of his team.
Tactically, as you said there, do you feel like you saw a lot of what you were working on in the training ground then?
Yeah, absolutely. It's normal that this moment of the season, the right one is still a little bit not the perfect one, but in terms of concept, idea, the team was very good.
The Blues went into the opening match of their 2024 USA Tour at Levi's Stadium after just 2 weeks of training under Maresca. Our new head coach used the match to give most of his squad 45 minutes of game time while introducing supporters to his distinctive style of play. The Italian favours teams that dominate possession, using the right back as an additional midfielder when in control of the ball.
We saw Reece James kind of playing a bit more in midfield. How do you think he performed in that first 45 minutes?
I think he was very good. Him and also Malo second half, both they try. Was not an easy game because in any case there were 10-11 players behind the ball, so to find space and to find solution is never easy, but very happy thinking that we just started 2 weeks ago.
Chelsea maintained possession for much of the match and took the lead through Christopher Nkunku in the first half. Goals from Luke Bolton and Jack Marriott put Wrexham ahead in the second period, but a late goal from Leslie Ugarcu ensured the game ended in a draw.
Obviously, the second half, we conceded a couple more goals, but do you think in a game like this in pre-season, people trying to get minutes in their legs, essentially you're happy with what you've seen?
This is the most important thing. Now we have 5 games in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Today was the first one. So very happy for the players, for the performance, and also because we see some of the things that we try since day 1.
Tyreek George we saw as well, one of the Cobham graduates here on his first pre-season. How do you think he did on that left wing?
George he did well. Josh also second half he did well. Both, to be honest. I was quite happy. In this moment it's important for them to get minutes, so in general happy for them.
Maresca acknowledges that there is still room for improvement, a sentiment echoed by many. While the team may not be as unfamiliar with each other as they were 12 months ago, there is still plenty of work to be done to fully implement his ideas and refine their play.
And at the moment, in training, how do you feel the squad's been performing as overall? Is everything going really well?
Yeah. As I said, we see some of the things that we are trying day 1. In this moment, the most important thing is to get minutes, to improve the physical condition. And now with 5 games in 2 weeks, for sure it's getting better.
As you mentioned earlier, we've got 4 more games left in America. We're playing Celtic, we've also got Club America, Man City and Real Madrid. Do you think we're going to see, towards the end, a lot more of the kind of squad that you want to use later in the season?
Yeah, for sure. But today, as I said, I'm quite happy because you know, we started just two weeks ago. It's unbelievable. So very happy with the performance. As we said, it's a shame for the 2 goals, but in this moment, it's important to see different things.
Error forced here as Guiu gets it to Noni Madueke. The angle is tight, but the cutback is good. And Kunku nearly there again. Chukwuemeka. Oh, they've kept that out. Bit of Schmeichel and a bit of McGregor on the line.
Enzo, not the result we wanted. However, do you feel like you saw moments of the football you want to play?
For sure, we don't like the result, as you said. I think 4 was too many. Also, the amount of chances we created. First half, even when the game started, I think after 5 minutes, we had 2-3 clear chances. Second half, again, we started in the same way, having chances, miss, unlucky. And then I think after the third goal, the game was finished. I think it was quite clear the difference between us and them in terms of physical condition. You can see that they are a team that in 1 week, in days, they're going to start the official season. While, yeah, for us it was just the second game after Wrexham, and for me it was quite clear the difference in the physical condition.
This is what pre-season is about, isn't it?
Yeah, no, in this moment, as I said now to the players, for us the result is always important, but in this moment it's also important to see the process on the ball, off the ball. I think we were on the ball, we were 10 times better than the game against Wrexham, and this is something positive. We create many chances, at least I think 7-8 clear. Off the ball we could do something better. Still we struggle to understand when play short, when play long, but we start, as I said, 15 days ago.
Where do you feel like you are in your preparations at the moment? You said 15 days. How long do you think you'll be happy?
No, the target is to be ready for the first game, for official game, the start of the Premier League. Now these kind of games, it's like a training session, but it's important to value and to see how the team is getting better.
Mark Guiu has only been here for a couple of weeks. Were you happy with how he performed today?
Yeah, he's a fighter. You can see him. He's created chances. He had some chances today. I always said the same. The important thing is to create chances. Then someday you are lucky. Sometimes you are a little bit unlucky. But again, we had 8, 9, 10 clear chances.
In Kunku, played a full 90 today. Was that planned?
Yeah. Now it's already the plan is, well, for the ones that they are here. For some of them, it's important now. The physical condition is improving, and Cristo is one of them.
Kunku, 4-1. Well, we said they deserved it. I'm pleased for him as well, because I think he's been okay, would be my general assessment.